Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys. And yes, before you tune to the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. All right, so 1 second here. Let's tell the team members we're on live now. 1 second here. And yeah, looking for another great morning. Let's see. Hopefully, if Nike can stay up, that would be great for us. Give me a second here. TikTok live now at everyone. 1 second here. All right, cool. Yep, we're on live now. Really appreciate you all for tuning back in. And let's take a look here. Yo, Samir, good morning, bro. Good to see you, man. So let's take a look at SPY Coin. 1 second here. Yeah, we'll go over SPY, QQQ, Coin as well, BB, LG, AMD. All right, yep, got it. And honestly, what a great morning. And I do want to see, obviously, you know, we did end up getting into some Nike. First target did end up hitting here. So yeah, what we saw here, or what I saw basically, was this clear move down, no consolidation, that I wanted to take to the upside. And hold on, give me a second here. I think that's a little bit better. And yeah, we did end up going into that first TP. You can see where we were. We were pretty much at the 62 area. Now we're at the 69 area. We're right at my first TP. I do want to see if that 71 can end up getting hit. It looks really good. Not bad at all. Tesla, and yeah, we'll go over Tesla too. Yeah, honestly, Tesla's been treating us very well. I do want to see how everything else is going to play out. So yeah, let's pull up all these other trades. Going to keep up Nike. All right, so we have SPY up also. Let's take a look at, let me pull up Coin too as well. And then, so we do have the Qs up already. BBLG. We'll take a look here too as well. Yeah, all right, so. And for SPY, pretty much we're gonna go over a lower time frame. And yes, I can see we ended up gapping up. Like I was saying yesterday, there was just nothing to stop us, and we ended up going up straight to this upside. Hold on 1 second here. Let's turn this brightness down a bit. And what I'm seeing here, personally, there is still more room to the upside. What I'm looking at now, so, and this doesn't look bad. Obviously, not saying guys to get into anything. So yes, you all have to do your own research. But 1 second here. Yo, Moneybags, what's up? SOFI too as well. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, as long as Nike can stay up, it's going to be a great day. So hopefully we can just stay up. As long as we're above that 62 area, we're good. But anyways, where were we just at? All right, so for SPY, what I like here that doesn't look bad, and this 1 hour doesn't look terrible. This is what I'm seeing. So we still have, and yes, there is still empty space here. So there is this gap here that we could end up filling first. I'm also looking here. So it's also another decent wall. We end up breaking under this bottom wall here. We have empty space all the way down to this red candle. So it looks good, looks decent. You can see clear move up, no consolidation. We end up breaking under this level from the entrance to the exit. The middle of the move is exactly what we want. So it looks good, looks decent. Do want to see if we can end up getting that or not. Dude, good morning. Do you trade futures? So I do trade futures, but in our Discord we mainly trade options. So you can see all the option, trades we end up getting into. Either the trades work or they don't. This was just yesterday, before the aftermath, you can see even our lotto play. So this is what we did here. So you can see the before here, Nike before, and also Nike after. So honestly, if Nike can stay up, that would be a great day for us. So hopefully that'll stay up too as well. Call Sisters Trading. All right, so hold on 1 second here. Yeah, that was funny. SRFM, and then AISP. Yo, Guardy, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, hopefully it, stays up. Looks really good. Which do you prefer, options or futures, and why? It really just depends. I mean, for me at least, it really just depends on what you want to trade, how you want to trade. I like options because I know I can take a little bit and turn it into a lot more. So yes, the risk is less, and that's what I like about it. Obviously, futures is great too. There's no time decay, so if I get into a trade, I can pretty much hold it forever without theta, eating away my contracts. But, yeah, I definitely like options a little bit better for sure. But yeah, I don't sleep on futures. Futures is great. I like futures as well. I do both. But options, if I put in, let's just say, $100 for a trade, the most I can lose is 100. But with futures, it's a little bit different. So if you have obviously you have using a stop loss is great too. So, but yeah, it just really depends on your play style for sure. All right, so as of right now, yo, Queese, what's up? Good to see you. So yeah, we'll go over Tesla 2, FSLR. Stephanie, what's up? What's up? So FS and SPY. All right, so, and like I said, we did end up gapping up just a bit. We're up $2, pretty decent. Like I'm saying, there's nothing to stop us. Obviously, for me, I'm just not going to chase into that. We could end up continuing to the upside, of course. But no, not telling you guys to enter into anything. So yes, you all have to do your own research. But what I'm seeing is that we do have empty space under us. It looks good. Doesn't look, terrible. Obviously, there's a little bit of empty space here too, but I'm just gonna wait on that, see how everything plays out there. All right, so now let's go to coin. And coin actually hit my final TP. So you can see here, we did have, and no, I will be honest, I didn't get into this trade, but I charted it out. I was in a couple other ones, but anyways, clear move down, no consolidation here. And we had this top wall that needed to be broken above. And we ended up at the, at the end of the day, we ended up breaking above this wall, which allowed us into the empty space. So yeah, yesterday we ended up touching that final TP. As of right now, I really don't want to, take a new entry on this. Obviously, it looks like it's trying to continue to the upside. But what I also see here, so, we do have this. We do have this clear move up, no consolidation. Once we can build a nice top wall, a beautiful bottom wall here, I would love to take it to the downside. On a lower time frame, we could definitely, end up doing a lower time frame entry. But I do like that 24-hour. That moves to the upside, pretty much finished. So I don't want to chase into anything. Do want to see how the next couple of days play out for this entry. All right, so now let's keep going here. Yeah, coin. Yeah, it definitely did its thing as well. So BBLG, Tesla. Okay, so honestly, I would have to do my own research on this one too as well. There's also empty space above us too. So hold on, give me a second here. And yes, we're looking for the same trade inside the Discord each and every day. We look for pretty much the same exact trade here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind giving this a try. If we, and yes, we'll be, so yeah, if you, submitted a request, we will be going over everything. I do have a long list. So, I'm trying not to skip anyone, of course. And yeah, still, yeah, we're, looking for, or at least I'm looking for some decent trades for today. So yeah, we'll see how everything plays out. All right, so as of right now, yo, love no hate, what's up? Good to see you. So Tesla, RKLB, yep, cool. RKLB2 as well. Yo, appreciate the follows. Aaron, what's good, my guy? Good to see you, man. Jojo, good morning, good to see you. All right, so we do have what? Nice top wall here. We break above this wall. We have empty space up to that 954. It looks decent. I'll have to do my research on this one after this live stream. But But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. All right, so now let's go over. So where's Nike at? Nike just needs to stay up. That would be great. Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Airbnb, yeah, perfect. We'll do it. We'll go over that too. Airbnb, and BBAI. All right, cool. So SPY, nothing yet. Let's pull up Tesla. We'll pull up BBAI. I'm gonna leave Nike up though. SOFI too as well. SOFI, and yeah, honestly, I do want to go over. Hold on. So we did SPY. Let's go to AMD. So let's go to Tesla first, and let's break this down. And yes, each trade is going to be exactly the same. You can see, obviously, you know, we caught Nike from yesterday to today. We ended up swinging this. Obviously, it needs to stay up in order for us to redeem this. But you can see, yes, we mainly take trades at the end of the day. You can see, I was waiting on Nike pretty much for weeks. Nike gave that out into my Lottos play, my earnings play tab. We end up before we were at the 62 area, and you can see this was yesterday, just yesterday, at the last 30 minutes, and we ended up going to the upside. So hopefully we can stay above. We'll love to see that 71 area being hit. So yeah, if we can stay above, that looks really decent. But no, not saying you guys to get into anything. So yes, you all have to do your own research before doing anything. And if you plan on joining our Discord, just please do your own research. We have the free chat, also the VIP chat as well. You can look at all my charts, all the gains. You can look at the testimonials. You can see what the other members are saying too as well. All right, so now let's keep on going. So Tesla, let's go ahead and break all this down. Yo, Myra, good to see you. Disney worked out. Oh, good to see, good to see. So, no, that's great. All right, so there's empty space to this downside. What I'm seeing is this. Pretty much what I'm seeing here. Wait on Amazon since. So yeah, we'll go over Amazon too as well. Yeah, I'll go live inside of my VIP Discord here and there, but yeah, I'll start going live a little bit more. Since our end of day swings is at the end of the day, I do like to type out, you know, a lot of my entries. But yeah, I'll start going live a little more in there as well with my VIP Discord. But yeah, we do give simple, you know, setups, simple targets. We'll be like, okay, it's valid, it's not valid. You can see, you know, I do like to give, you know, exactly what I'm looking at for the people that can't join the live streams. All right, so hold on, where are we at? Tesla. All right, let me stop yapping. AMD, okay, SLPD. Hold on, let's see. All right, so for Tesla, what I'm seeing here that looks good, and personally for me, I like this, and you know, I like this 1 hour. This 1 hour chart looks really good, and you know, this is what I was waiting on yesterday. I do see this clear move down, no consolidation here, and what I'm looking at, we do have a nice, beautiful top wall here, beautiful bottom wall here, and obviously yesterday, what did we do all day? Absolutely nothing. We were in consolidation, so there was just nothing for me to do. But what I'm seeing here is, if we can end up breaking above this top wall, so yeah, there is a nice top wall here. I don't see any resistance. Hold on, where are we at? Where is this horizontal line? There we go. Up to this green candle. So it looks good, looks decent right now. I mean, if we keep chopping for the, you know, the whole entire day, I'm not getting into anything. I'm just gonna wait. But if we can end up getting that, it'll be great. So do want to see how everything's gonna play out for that. We shall see. So yeah, we do have a clear move down, no consolidation. Obviously, we do have empty space there that looks really good. Also, downside, what I like here, and there is downside. Don't get me wrong here. We do have this clear move up, no consolidation here, and don't even mind all these candles and blue lines right there. What I'm seeing here now, beautiful top wall, decent bottom wall here. And under us, under this, we end up breaking under here. We have empty space down here. So either way, it doesn't matter. I don't care what Tesla's gonna not do, what it's gonna do. I'm only gonna care about it if we can get out of this box or out of, you know, this bottom box here. And that's how I do all of my trades. So either the trades work or they don't work. Either, you know, my take profits are going to get hit, perfect, or my stop loss is going to get hit and I have to re-enter, perfect as well. It doesn't matter. You can see just yesterday how to get tapped out of one play. You see AMD ended up working out, perfect. Marvel finally ended up hitting that final TP, perfect. You can see how we pretty much called out these trades, and we give simple things of what we're looking at. All right, so now let's keep going here. SLDP. Cool. BBAI, AMD, we'll go over that. HIMS. How long have you been trading for? So I've been trading for a little bit over 4 years. So this will be 5 years. So yeah, I've been staring at the screen, doing the same thing pretty much every single day. And yeah, for Tesla, personally, there's no entry as of right now. So like I'm saying, like, if we're inside the box, we don't take the trade. But once we break outside the wall, then we take the trade. So right now, you know, for Tesla, we're still inside of that consolidation area. But yes, you all still have to do your own research. Not saying you guys to enter or exit anything. All right, so SLPD or SLDP, sorry. Let's take a look here. All right, okay, cool. I promise, guys and gals, I'm writing everything down. So I don't mean to skip any of you guys or gals. So I'll go over everything. Brutus, yes, I do. OKLO, we'll take a look there as well. And sorry if I'm moving a little bit slow. I do like to, you know, give my whole thought process on trades, especially if I really like them. All right, so as of right now, let's take a look here. And hold on, let's honestly, I like this 1 hour. The 1 hour looks decent. This is something that isn't terrible. Obviously, hold on. Not sure about the risk to reward here, but there's still a little bit of empty space there. We do have a what? Top wall here, bottom wall here. So yeah, honestly, I'm not sure about the risk to reward on this one since it's not as much. But if we do have a break under this wall, we do have empty space under here. So it looks decent. Right now, we're still in consolidation. So yeah, we really wouldn't want to take an entry on this one as of right now. All right, so let's keep on going here. All right, let's take a look. So BBAI, also SOFI. Where's Nike at? Nike, honestly, that looks really, really good. 1 second here. All right, give me a second. What did he say on Tesla? Riot RAVN. And yeah, we'll go back over Tesla right now again. So yeah, so for Tesla, what I see here, and you know, we're still inside of consolidation, and this is something that I, you know, wanted yesterday. But yeah, you can see clearly, you know, we do have this clear move down, no consolidation here, but we're still stuck in this area inside of this fodder box. So there's just nothing that I would want to do here except for just to wait. But if we can get above this top wall here and break above, we do have the empty space to the upside. So looks good, looks decent. As of right now, not going to take the trade, but you can see, you know, we caught Tesla like 2 to 3 times this week. I do like trading Tesla. You can see the before, the aftermath. This was what, just 2 days ago. You can see what we did on Tesla, Google, more Tesla trades there from the members. Also, let's take a look here. Hold on, where's Tesla again? So you can see even more before the aftermath. You can see, you know, where we ended up calling these trades, and we give simple targets. And yes, as of right now, you can see Tesla. In the box, no trade. As of right now, Tesla, we're in the box. I'm not taking a trade. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to wait. You can see if we end up breaking and closing above, we have the empty space above us. Obviously, the trade, either it works or it doesn't. And either, you know, if it doesn't work out, I get stopped out. I can always find the reentry. But if that full move works, great, cool. Also, for the downside, and yes, not telling you guys against anything, so you all have to do your own research, of course. But as for me, you know, there's still no entry regardless. And honestly, for the downside, what I see here, and let's go ahead and circle exactly what I'm looking at. I do have this clear move up, no consolidation here. This is exactly what I would want to the downside. Obviously, you know, we aren't, you know, anywhere near either of these entries, so I'm just gonna wait. So yeah, I wanted that same exact trade yesterday, but we were consolidating. And if we, you know, are consolidating, you can see all of yesterday, we were just going back and forth, not doing anything at all, just, you know, in the box. So yeah, I didn't take a trade on here yesterday, but we're gonna wait and see how everything's gonna play out. All right, so yo, Jojo, what's up? Yeah, no worries. IWM, Pato, what's up? Okay, let me write all this down. Give me a second here. Where's my pen at? It's usually in my. Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. So Riots, IWM, OSCR, MSTY. All right, we'll go over that. Yeah, no worries. All right, so that was on Tesla. Let's go over spoke IWM2 as well. We got to go over AMD. Nike looking pretty decent as of right now, so hopefully that will stay up. Yo, Fishbait, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, so AMD, it looks like we have something to the downside. Let's go ahead and break this down too. And let's go to a. Hold on one second here. All right, hold on. Let's get. I'm hydrated. I do have a jug today. I'm very ready for today. So as of right now, personally for AMD, and you know, this actually looks. So personally for me, what I see here is this, and this looks good. This looks really good. We do have this clear move up, no consolidation here. Clear, easy push up that I would love to take to the downside. And as you can see here, obviously I'm not going to just get into the entry just because we have empty space. We would need a Potter box here. So yeah, shout out Potter Stocks PBS as well. Make sure to give Potter Stocks a follow too as well. But we do have this empty space under us. 2 body candles closing directly the same wall. So this is where price is having a hard time getting under. And, you know, it looks good. If we can end up breaking under this wall, closing under, I don't see any resistance to down here. So down to that red candle. Looks good, looks decent. Do want to see if we can end up getting that from the entry to the exit, the middle of the move. We have exactly what we want. So looks good. I do want to see if we can end up getting that. Right now, we're still in consolidation, or looks like we tapped into some empty space here. But as of right now, yeah, just going to wait. Do want to see how that ends up playing out. So yeah, honestly, looks. Maybe I'll put a alert there. It doesn't look too terrible. Yo, John, thanks for the follows. Really appreciate it. And Josh, thank you all so much for the follows and all the likes. Really appreciate it. All right, so as of right now, let's keep on going. And yes, each trade in my Discord is going to be exactly the same. You can see even, you know, our Nike calls from yesterday. You can see just yesterday, we called it out inside the VIP Discord. The before, the after, obviously, you know, Nike needs to stay up. But we called it from when it was at what? 62. 62 all the way at this 69, almost 70 range. So I do want to see if we can end up, you know, staying up. That would be great. Definitely would be putting a prop in the morning. So we'll have to see. Yo, Alex, thanks for the poll. MK, good to see you. All right, so as of right now, and no, I'm not saying you guys to get into anything. Obviously, Nike, I would not even chase into a play like this. So yes, you all have to do your own research before doing anything. But yeah, I do want to see how that ends up going to play out. All right, so SOFI will go over this. Oh, this looks really good. Does anyone know how to keep this screen up and look at the stock account? So yeah, I think you should be able to just swipe out of it. But I'm not too sure. All right, so SOFI, and honestly, this doesn't look too bad out. This actually looks really good. What I see here, yeah, this looks pretty decent here. We do have this. And yeah, let's take a look here. All right, one second. I had to tell the team members about Nike. Give me a second here. All right, so SOFI, what I see here, we do have empty space here. So clear move down, no consolidation. What I like here is this. We are very, very close to this top wall, so I pretty much wanted this yesterday, but if we can, end of day, end up getting above the stop level, you can see where sellers end up gaining control here. We end up breaking above this wall. Oh yeah, we have empty space to the upside. Looks really good if we can end up getting that. So do want to see how that's going to play out. As of right now, there's no entry. There's nothing for me to do, of course. We're inside this Potter box, inside this wall, so do want to see how everything's going to play out. I do like it up to that 17 area. Obviously, on a, hold on, I'm going to do that. On a weekly chart, I can see if we get above that, what, 1794, we do have empty space up to that 2050. So, just going to take it step by step, see how everything plays out. Doesn't look bad. I don't know, where are you at? Okay, so we're at pretty much still at this imbalance area. So this is where price could end up dropping, so I'm going to be very careful here as well. All right, so as of right now, but yeah, you know, I do like that 24-hour. Just going to take it step by step, but over that weekly, it looks good. It looks really decent. All right, so Airbnb. Also, let me take a look at. So we got to do IWM as well. So IWM hit that target too. Hold on, give me a second. QQQ. Where are we at? The Qs. Oh wait, hold on. Give me a second here. So yeah, we got Airbnb. Definitely gonna keep Nike up. We gotta keep that up. But hold on, let me see where the Qs are at right really quickly. We actually have empty space here. Give me a second here. We may end up missing that, but we do have this empty space here. That looks really, really good. Honestly, we do have a top wall. Decent bottom wall there. You know, this looks like a pre-market move, so wouldn't end up be chasing into this one. All right, so yeah, looks good. Obviously, you know, we could end up finishing that move already pre-market, but what I'm seeing here also, hold on, give me a second. I do also see this, and this looks good. This looks great. So that move may be off limits. I also see this clear move up, no consolidation here, and if we can end up breaking under this wall, so yeah, we do have a nice top wall here, beautiful bottom wall there. So this is a move that I would definitely like a little bit better. We do have empty space under that 544, so So basically, yeah, we're trading from one box to the next box. And as of right now, do want to see how everything's going to play out. Looks really good. So basically, yeah, we have empty space here, also empty space there. That doesn't look too bad. But yeah, we'll see, honestly. Alright, so, yeah, each trade is going to be the same. Either my plays work or they don't. You can see for Nike, we ended up calling this one out in my earnings tab here in the VIP chat just yesterday. And, you know, I was waiting on Nike too, so I had to take a chance on it. You can see, you know, the before and the after, and obviously we have to stay up, of course, but looks good if we can. Alright, so yeah, we may end up closing back inside this box here, but we'll see. Alright, so IWM also, so hold on, BBAI. Yo, thanks for the follows, really appreciate it. And yes, guys, if you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. But if you don't want to, no worries. You don't have to at all. Hold on, let's see. So, okay, yeah, I do see the empty space. I do want to see if there's a little bit better structure on a lower time frame. Let's take a look. And there is. So, yeah, what I see here, and this looks good. What app do I trade on? So this is on TradingView. So TradingView is how I look at all of my analysis before I go over all my setups. So yeah, this is TradingView. So yeah, what I see here looks like Qs might end up going back into this box here. So might not be an entry on that just quite yet. So. But anyways, let's go to IWM. And this is on a, what, 15-minute chart. And yes, what I see here, this looks good. Clear move up, no consolidation here. And we do have this beautiful top wall here. Honestly, that's a very decent bottom wall. You can see body wick here and a body wick there. This is exactly what I like to the downside. Obviously, I don't see any resistance all the way down until this red candle. So looks good, looks decent. But I do want to see if we can end up getting this entry or not. So we shall see. Obviously, if we're inside the box, inside the wall, there's no entry. But if we can end up breaking, closing under my level, looks good. Looks really decent. Obviously, looks like the Qs pretty much may try to go into the empty space. Obviously, I do like this empty space down here, so I do want to see how everything's going to play out, though. We could end up going back to the box. But yeah, ETF's going pretty wild right now. So, hold on. I got to go over BBAI. Yo, Peter, what's up, my guy? SMCI LMND. Hold on, let's see here. So yeah, I took the 66 for the for Nike. And you know, for Nike, you know, the 66 and the 68 were pretty decent. And the only reason why I didn't get the 70s, I do like to keep it a little bit closer. But you can see we ended up, so we were pretty much at what? Hold on, let me go to the daily chart here instead of the 24-hour. So yeah, we're at this, what, 62 area. We finally went up to that 69 area. You can see pretty much where we ended up calling this out here. So yeah, you can see I was liking calls. And my first CP was at 65 area, so debating between the 64, 66. So yeah, those worked out pretty decent. Pretty good. Obviously, you know, we would need to stay up, so I can't get too hype right now. You never know, the markets could just end up just dumping if it wanted to, of course. But yeah, as long as we stay up, that would be great. Dude, fire. Yeah, keep up the great work, man. So yeah, this is what we do every single day in the Discord. And yes, we mainly swing trade. You can see when I called out this setup just yesterday. Now, obviously, I know it's an earnings play, but I was waiting on this trade for quite a while. And that's pretty much it. You can see like all my other trades. Either they work or they don't. You can, before in the box, no trade. After, before and after. And yes, we call out all of our setups here inside the Discord, and you can see whether they work or not. You can literally look at all of the trades that we end up taking. I post all my charts. You can look at the testimonials. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's take a look here. So hold on, AUPH. Let's go over that. So did we do BBAI? I don't know if we did. Riot 2 as well. Riot. Oh, looks like the Qs are trying, or did end up trying to go into that empty space here. But yeah, we'll go over Riot. We'll go over BBAI also. ANVS. Yeah, it looks like we will end up missing out on this trade here, but we did end up breaking under this wall. That empty space did end up, getting hit here. Obviously, definitely would have been a nice trade, but yeah, definitely not into the trade. Of course, there's no way I could have entered in, but I was wishing for this, market open, but you can see we ended up wanting to do the move pre-market, and that's perfectly fine. You can see, that imbalance is pretty much already hit there. Yeah, we do this every single day. Like, either the trade is going to work or not. You can see we ended up just tapping it perfectly as of right now. So tap my first TP. And yeah, this price right here is where price can end up reversing. So yeah, that's pretty wild. And yeah, you can see I literally just went over this over the live stream. Clear move up, no consolidation. We'd have a top wall, a bottom wall here. We ended up breaking below this wall there. We targeted to the downside. So honestly, it's fine. I didn't want this move during market open, but it's cool. It's fine. Whatever. We'll move on. Not gonna cry about it. If I miss a trade, obviously it's pre-market. Nothing that I can do anyways. But if I miss a trade, cool. Whatever. I move on to the next. There's always going to be a new entry. So no, obviously for now, I'm not into this trade at all. So you can see that my first TP was hit. We're trying to go for that final TP. Obviously, I'm done with this trade. I wouldn't even try to get into it just because that first TP ended up hitting. So yes, we ended up breaking outside the wall. So we broke outside. So you can see we ended up breaking outside just barely, which allowed us to the empty space. And yeah, so that, like I said, this move may be off limits, but it's cool. It's whatever. Yeah, we do this every single day. Obviously, I couldn't end up getting into that one, but yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so Riot, let's take a look here. Yeah, so Glocky's actually one of the moderators inside the Discord, so make sure to give him a follow too. But yeah, once it hits this imbalance, so let's just say, for example, if I did end up having an entry on this one, and we touch my first TP, this is where I take out most of my contracts and I leave my runners, because this is where price can end up reversing. And if it does, cool, I already made my money. I can move on. But let's just say if I, sell most of my contracts and have the runners, if that final TP gets hit, great. That's, that's even more money for me. So that's pretty much it for that. And yes, guys, we do this every day. You can join the Discord if you want. Link is in the bio. Just make sure to do your own research before doing anything. Make sure to read the disclaimer. So yeah, we do have the free chat, also the VIP chat as well. Everything is in the link in my bio. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking for a couple day trades today and ended off with some swings. But just need Nike to stay up though. So we'll see how everything plays out. Definitely will be taking it open though. So hold on one second here. All right, cool. All right, so now let's go to Riot. Let's take over this. CAT, yeah, we'll go over that too. Actually, Riot doesn't look too bad. So I do see this, and hold on, give me a second. That 24-hour looks decent. So if I was going to take this during the day, this is what I like here. And yes, we have the same play each and every day inside the Discord. And what I'm looking at here, I do see the 24-hour, so we can go over that too. But there's also a nice top wall, beautiful bottom wall here. And right above us, you can see we have the empty space that we like. So yes, clear move down, no consolidation. If we end up breaking above this top wall, we do have the empty space up here. So it looks really good. You and Potter changing lives with the box. Honestly, it's crazy. Like, and you know, all glory to God, all glory to Jesus Christ. But you know, it's crazy. Like, this is literally just a box, and obviously we know it's more than just that. Buyers control, cost basis, sellers control, but it's crazy. Yeah, you know, my trades, I use the same setup. I use the box. So I use the box of, you know, catch AMD before, after. Obviously I got stopped out on NU yesterday, but it's cool. Marvel, we use the box, the Potter box, and you can see even the lotto play. Obviously Nike needs to stay up, of course, but yes, yesterday you can see, or it's more of a rectangle, I guess you could say, but yeah, still box, rectangle, whatever you want to call it, before, and also the after on that. So do want to see how everything's going to play out. All right, so now let's keep going here. Hymns, KMI, Cats, AISP. Yep, no worries. So yeah, I was supposed to go over Hymns too as well. We'll take a look here. All right, so Hymns, let's take a look. And all right, so, and yes, each trade is going to be exactly the same. Let's go to a 24-hour. So it looks like we ended up already breaking into this empty space here. So yeah, clear move up, no consolidation. We ended up breaking under this wall into this empty space. What I'm seeing here next, hold on, we do have, and you know, personally, I really just don't want to chase into a position. Hold on, let's see. Obviously, yes, I do see the upside. The upside looks good, it looks decent. There's also, so, nice top wall, decent bottom wall here. So we do have two possible outcomes. And as of right now, if we break, what, under this wall here, could move up, no consolidation. I don't see any resistance to down here. So from the entrance to exit, the middle of the move, we have the empty space that we like. So yeah, it looks really good. Do want to see how that's gonna play out. Doesn't look too bad. Also, we do have this. We break above this softball. Looks like on a higher time frame we did. We have empty space here. Personally, I would love to try it up to here. Doesn't look too bad. So we'll take a look there. That is on. All right, cool. So Hymns, coin. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. We'll take a look at Airbnb. So we got to go over Airbnb, BBAI. Yeah, we'll go over it. So, oh yeah, I got to pull up CAT too. So CAT. I'm just gonna pull all these trades up. Man, look at the keys. Isn't that beautiful? That's just a beautiful trade there. But all right. So as of right now, for Airbnb, also SMCI, yeah, we'll go over that too as well. All right, so hold on, give me a second here. Where are we at? All right, so SMCI, what symbol would you buy now this second? Personally, I wouldn't Well, you know, it's pre-market, so I'm not going to buy anything. I'm probably just going to take my profits. So this is my first thing that I'll probably worry about, Nike. And then I do see a couple good day trades, but, you know, a lot of them are still inside the box. So just going to have to wait on, you know, a lot of these trades. But yeah, we'll go over a good few of them as well. But yeah, I can't, you know, you all have to do your own research. Not saying you guys to buy anything. So yes, you all have to do your own research, of course. All right, so as of right now, let's go to a 1 hour. I just don't like how these charts pretty much look. Let's go back to this 4 hour though. So you know, these charts, you know, they just don't look the best. What I see here, and you know, we still have a little bit of empty space here. So yes, clear move down, no consolidation there. It looks like we did have a top wall, bottom wall there, and right above us. So you can see right above us, we ended up breaking above this wall. I'd love to see us up to here. We may end up retesting this top box, so I would love to see a retest. If we can end up retesting, we do have the empty space upside. But if we go back into this wall, back into this box here, looks like we might end up flushing there. Yeah, just send me the ticker. I got you, Chris. One second here, one second here. Yo, Glock, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Hold on one second here. Yo, shout out Snoo. Hold on. All right, so 1 second here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, yeah, you know, Glock, what you just, you know, sent me. My bad. I was looking at some messages, but yeah, you know, that dude, he yeah, you know, that's like my best friend there. He's the one that, you know, basically put me on the trading. So he's been like a mentor for sure. So yeah, he's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, yeah, that's the guy I was telling you, like, when I first went to LA. Like when I first got there, you know, I thought I was doing pretty decent in trading. Like I was making what, 300 to 500, you know, not bad, you know, nothing crazy, and you know, pretty decent still. But he was like, yeah, you know, I did this. I was like, wow, and he showed me proof. It was wild. So respect. But anyways, now let's keep on going. All right, so wait 1 second here. I know I'm missing a lot of trades. Hold on, give me a second. I know I'm supposed to be going over a couple other trades too as well, so no worries. All right, so as of right now, man, that's crazy. All right, so as of right now, what I'm seeing here, we do have this, and you know, hold on, let's take a look. So we do have this clear move down, no consolidation, and this is exactly what I would love to take to the upside. And we're very close to this entry. But as of right now, we do have to wait. Do want to see if we can get above this, what, 599 area. And yeah, looks really good, looks really decent. We'd love to see that upside. Doesn't look bad. Alright, so that was on BBAI. Let's take a look. Tesla 2. Yo, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, we'll go over that too as well. And yes, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get me some more water. I just have ice, so I can't really sip on ice. It's kind of disgusting. But yeah, I'll be right back. And yes, if you want to join the Discord, be a part of the team, link is in the bio. Alright, say I'll be right back. Give me a second here. All right, guys, I don't have any more ice, so now let's keep going here. All right, so as of right now, let's keep going here. Where's Nike at right now? Okay, so Nike's pretty much still at that imbalance area. All right, so you want me to look at Tesla too? So we got to go over CAT, so CAT. You know, I will be honest, I did end up missing this one. We ended up charting this together. But yeah, I didn't end up taking this. But you can see, yeah, this was beautiful, perfect play. But yeah, we did have this clear move down, no consolidation here. And what I've seen is that we did end up breaking above this top wall here, which allowed us into the empty space. We ended up touching that first TP. Obviously, looks like we're trying to go for that final TP, that 390 area. Looks good. Do want to see how everything's going to play out with that. Doesn't look too bad. Honestly, we need Nike. Honestly, you know, I'm just worried about Nike. Hopefully, we can stay up there. Tesla will go over that too. Where are we at here? So yeah, we're pretty much at the same. All right, so BBAI, yeah, let me take a look back at that one more time. I got you guys. So for me, you know, yes, you all have to do your own research. I'm not telling you guys to get into anything or anything like that. But right now, we're still in this consolidation zone. So yeah, we're still in this consolidation area. So there's just not a trade that I would want to take yet. But if we end up breaking above this top wall, this 599 area, we do have an empty space upside. So it looks good, looks really decent. Do want to see if we can end up getting that. So yeah, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look terrible. But right now, yes, we're still in the box. There's no trade. But if we can end up breaking and closing above this level, like no doubt about it, we do have empty space above us, and it looks really good. Do want to see if we can end up getting that. So hold on, let's take a look here. Amazon. So I will be honest, we did end up breaking above this top wall. We ended up gapping up a bit. Do want to see either if we end up, retesting this top wall for that entry, or maybe even a lot of we could end up going up to this upside. So I do want to see how, the market opens, see if we can get that retest, or if we end up just going up above us. Looks good, looks decent. Obviously, no, there's no entry. Not telling you guys to enter into anything, but we do have empty space above us, so it doesn't look bad. So what? I have to go over. So we did Riot, right? LMND. You guys want to look at? So Tesla, LMND as well. Hold on, where's the Q's at too? So the Q's pretty much sitting on that imbalance area too. Let's take a look here. So LMND, hold on, did not mean to do that. Let's click on the weekly. So I will be honest, for me, and we ended up already, well, I didn't end up having this trade, but yeah, we ended up breaking above this top wall, which allowed us into the empty space, and that first TP did end up getting hit. So we ended up hitting that first TP there, smacked it, perfect. Obviously I didn't end up getting into this one, but what I'm seeing now is we rejected from this imbalance. So either we're going to go back into the box here, or we do have up to this 528. So, and this is a trade that I really wouldn't want to chase, just because we already hit that first TP. So this is where price can end up reversing. Obviously the runners can end up going above. And for Tesla also, so Nike looking pretty decent, looking really good. Once upon a time for free, yeah, no worries. And yeah, if you have, I think you had like another one. Was it what, SMCI? I can look at that too if you want me to. I think it's SMCI, I'm not sure. But hold on one second here. Let's turn this music back on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, okay, I think. All right, cool, perfect. Got you. And yeah, Tesla looks good. Hopefully we don't chop. We are inside this area of consolidation, so there's just nothing that I would want to do here yet, except for wait. So as of right now, I'm just gonna wait to see how everything's gonna play out. Honestly, hopefully Nike. I think we might end up going into that empty space, so we'll see. All right, so SMCI. Let's take a look here. All right, so actually, let's go to a oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad. We do have this nice, beautiful top, beautiful bottom wall there. If we end up breaking, closing under this wall there, oh yeah, we have empty space here. So I do want to see how everything's going to play out with that. Doesn't look too bad. We do have empty space under here. It looks really good. We end up getting that from the entry to the exit. The middle of the move is exactly what I want. So it doesn't look bad. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. Looks like things starting to drop here. Got this little sell off there. All right, MU, and this is what I had on the 24-hour. Obviously, we have empty space here. That looks good. I also see this. And this looks a little bit better to me. We end up breaking above this top wall here. End of day. So yes, we like to swing trade here. We break above this top wall. We have the empty space above us. Looks really, really good if we can end up getting that. So I do want to see how that ends up playing out. Not bad, not bad. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. Have a lot of work to do inside the VIP Discord. So yes, if you want to join up, be a part of the team, link is in the bio. We have the free chat, also the VIP chat as well. You can look at all the charts, what we did here today. Looking forward to grabbing onto Nike, so see the before, the after. Obviously, we can stay up. But yes, I'll be back on in another hour or so. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. Just make sure to do your own research. Thank you all so much. Have a blessed one in Jesus' name, amen. See you all soon.